The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The breakout independent and Japanese wrestling star AJ Styles makes his way to the ring and is ready for action. Talking to him earlier today, I can tell you that he's motivated to be remembered as one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots.
Who doesn't have that as a goal?
And his opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
We're in for a collision course here tonight as Sheamus makes his way to the ring.
Oh, this one's going to be intense, Cole. Sheamus is looking absolutely ferocious. The fans have been demanding this one-on-one contest, and here it is.
Tell us about AJ Styles.
We're going to find out a lot here tonight. Head-to-head, no excuses. Let's get it on. I honestly have no clue how this one's going to end, but that's not going to stop me from enjoying every single second of it.
Sheamus is a superstar who's broken a lot of barriers and a lot of skulls, King, but the one barrier he's proudest of breaking is being the first Irish-born champion in WWE history.
Well, that's right, Cole. The Celtic Warrior came straight from the old country holding a big old four-leaf clover. But there was no luck involved the way Sheamus won his first title. It was pure guts. He took the championship off none other than John Cena at tables, ladders, and chairs in his rookie year in 2009. Now, that was as quick a climb to the top of WWE as you're going to see.
As prestigious and groundbreaking as that first WWE Championship may have been for Sheamus, his World Heavyweight Championship win in 2012 was no less of an achievement. It came on the grandest stage of them all at WrestleMania 28 against Daniel Bryan. If Sheamus' first title gave him a place on the map, that second one gave him his own area code. AJ Styles is going up.
And you talk about Sheamus' World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 28. What made that win over Daniel Bryan even more momentous was the fact that the Celtic Warrior did it in an unbelievable 18 seconds. I mean, Sheamus won the title in less time than it takes you, Cole, to put on your socks in the morning.
Sheamus is a powder keg for a temper king, and we've seen him explode many times with disastrous consequences for whomever is unlucky enough to be standing across the squared circle from him.
Yeah, you know what? His temper runs redder than his hair, Michael. The Celtic Warrior is one of the most volatile performers in all of WWE. If he has something to set him off, there's no way to stop him. He is one mean Irishman when you get on his bad side. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
A quick reversal by Sheamus. You talked about what happens when something sets Sheamus off, King, and the thing about it is it doesn't take much to set him off. Any excuse the Celtic Warrior can find to get himself fired up, he'll find it. He's had some very exciting rivalries over the past few years that only took a second to start, but forever to finish.
Are we moments away from a countout?
Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. Out of the ring. Now what's going to happen? No, Sheamus really has had some ugly clashes in his career, hasn't he? That's what that temper has gotten him. Just think back to some of the wars he had with Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio, and even Christian and Dolph Ziggler. But hey, the Irish are no stranger to conflict, right?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
What a move! What a smart move! He was one step ahead on that one.
And Sheamus reverses it.
Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
What do you think Sheamus needs to do to get back in this battle?
I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
Sheamus is as rough and tough as they come. He brings an inner grit from the streets of his home, Dublin, Ireland, that has translated to amazing success here in WWE. Sheamus has never backed down from a fight in his life, and he's not going to start now.
Well, you don't get a moniker like the Celtic Warrior by taking fights that are easy victories. Michael, the intensity that Sheamus brings to every match is something you can feel from the moment he enters the arena. And trust me, it's something his opponents feel when that bell rings. Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly. Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
King, we've talked about the fire inside Sheamus along with the power and intensity he brings to the ring with him every night. He likes to do things within the guidelines of the WWE rulebook, but if an opponent decides to go in a different direction, he can certainly fight fire with fire. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around them with the punishment that's been dished out in this one. You have to ask, how bad is this injury? Can Sheamus continue?
You know, Cole, I think if this was anyone else, they'd be out cold right now, and the match would have been called by now. This guy's just getting worn out.
The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
What a counter.
AJ with the wherewithal to get out of the way.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure.
Great reversal.
And it's Sheamus executing the reversal.
And Sheamus looking to get this capacity crowd behind him.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Gonna have to compartmentalize some of the pain that's been dished out and find a way to forge on.
Timber, and he falls hard. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
These guys are giving it their all here tonight, not just to entertain the fans, but to ultimately walk away with the win.
Boy, he just got laid out.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Look at this. He's mocking his opponent.
Yeah, that may come back to haunt you.
That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire on you.
And it could well happen.
Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it. He wasted too much time on that one.
The Celtic Warrior Sheamus battled his way back to WWE in 2015 and has never looked better.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. He was able to reverse that. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike.
Talk about sending a message of defiance to your opponent.
I think that'll get the message loud and clear.
He's adding insult to injury by using that move against his opponent.
Oh, man, this may not end well.